Wagnerman. Throw down the line and Mecha tries to extend it with the header. Can't find a teammate though. Wagnerman does well to stop Belgium in their tracks before they can break quickly there. Stefan Kunz's game plan will have gone out the window early on in this second half, although I'm sure they'll have a contingency one in place as well. This player is doing a fantastic job of following instructions and adapting to the situation already. They're going to be called upon again to do the same now. No tough test, but a fantastic learning experience for these youngsters. Oh, the clearance only as far as Mangala though. We can expect plenty of possession for the Belgians here. The ball out onto that far side. Happy to just play the waiting game here, the home side. And that goal that they so desperately wanted. Have their lead back and now try and dictate the pace of this second half with that extra player. Tackle needed there, and a second one as well. Schlotterbeck getting enough on the ball, and the referee making that clear to the Belgian players as well. Can Germany try and break here? Decent ball, almost into the feet of Amaya there from Ismail Jacobs. Definitely the right idea. Just couldn't follow through, or quite follow through on the execution. He wasn't far off though. As harsh as it sounds, it's chances like that that will be few and far between. Germany really need to take full advantage of and can't afford to just be slightly off the mark, as Jacobs was there. Schlotterbeck getting just enough on the ball. Kettelere, Belgium's goal scorer, on the receiving end of that. Understand why he felt he should have had a foul, but as the replay shows, Schlotterbeck playing the ball before the player. And not too recklessly, or not recklessly enough anyway. Accuracy needed there from Geiger. Put his teammate in a slightly precarious situation there. Tough times here at the moment for the German side, having to do a lot of ball chasing. Of course, will drain those energy reserves. Given away cheaply there. Openda goes down, and it is a penalty for Belgium. Things going from bad to worse now. Schlotterbeck, and this challenge was on the edge just moments ago. That one a little too clear for the referee. Let's have another look at it here. The ball there. The first problem. Inviting the pressure again. Schlotterbeck getting a slight touch on the ball. It was the second challenge made after it with his right foot. touching Openda's right shin. Schlotterbeck being shown a yellow for his troubles, and now a chance for Belgium to turn a 1-goal lead into a 2-goal lead and make life even more difficult for Germany. Dayishmiye, the goal scorer of Belgium's first, a chance to get him up, his tally up to 2. Belgium's up to 3. Well, cool and calm as you like there from the number 16. Has been Belgium's standout player, adds another one. A win here for Belgium will see them go above Bosnia-Herzegovina into second place, 2 points behind Germany. Excuse me, that can't be right, no. Belgium would go ahead of Germany, so Germany would drop down to second place and be a point behind Belgium. Belgium would go up to a 10-point total. Germany would stay on 9. So even with a defeat today, not all doom and gloom, of course. Still plenty of football to be played in these qualification group stages. Belgium did start things well in the group with 2 wins, but then a draw and a defeat could raise a few eyebrows. This result will well and truly get things back on track as far as they're concerned. For Germany, should it end in defeat here this afternoon, there's still plenty of positives to take from the game. Performance levels from pretty much everyone out there have been where they need to be. Just the way the game has unfolded has been rather unfortunate. Pelisha doing his best to try and be a thorn in the side of the Belgian defence. Advantage played. Ngala. And Hoisden. To Selemakers. Konga. Back to Selemakers once again. Belgium always with that extra little bit of space. I do say never in football, but route back into this looking less and less likely now for Stefan Kunz's side. Early red card, really throwing a spanner in the works. All out of play already. Yep, goal kick. Was the foul outsider inside, probably just in. Not that it matters now, of course. Berisha. Again, doing really well there. Not got a lot to work with up front, and he's really trying his best. Can't fault him for effort, that's for sure. Congo brought down. Ball out wide, Selemakers. Far away past Schlotterbeck, does well there. Schlotterbeck on the receiving end of a heavy challenge there. Screams from the Germany number 4 there. Van Huizenden, the guilty party that time. Just over the top of the ball, slightly there, and the studs are scraping that ankle. Painful one for Schlotterbeck. Looks like he'll be able to continue though. Full stretch, trying to keep the move alive. Just runs away from him slightly. The ball from Jacobs could have been a little more precise there. Of course, fatigue surely starting to set in now. Some of these players wouldn't be surprised to see maybe one more substitution, maybe two. Try and get some fresh legs out there and a bit of damage control into action. You never know, goal difference could play a part in the later stages of these group games. Jacobs to Geiger. Able to get bodies back behind the ball. Belgium in less of a rush to get the ball forward now as well with that 2-goal cushion. Chance for a fourth there. Openda with a blistering run in towards the near post. Good ball to find him as well. Try to cut it back, looking for that far corner. There's too far left in the end, though. Good bit of vision there from De Ketelaere, disguising that pass. He does well to come out, make himself big, and forces Openda to put it wide in the end. Oh, good chance there, the captain putting up. The Cologne youngster looking to add another to Belgium's tally there. There's a good cross in towards the near post, plenty of whip and pace on it. Bono trying to extend it into the far corner, but just putting it up and over. Just under 20 minutes still to go. Germany can peg one back. They do still stand a chance of coming away with something from this game. It's going to take some doing, though. Pace of the game has really slowed down now, which is exactly what the doctor ordered for Belgium and exactly what they'd have been trying to do out there. Geiger coming off now. The substitutions, expected substitutions. Kettle coming on to replace him. Yannick Keitel. And Berisha, who really has put in a shift, will be replaced by Kruger, who came off the bench and was an inspired substitution against Moldova. First touch on the ball, finding the back of the net. Could do with a similar performance and introduction to the game here. Down the wing there, and he does well to stop it from going out for a corner. And to the back end of this game, these final stages. Is this the time that Germany try and one extra little push, try and give everything that's left, try and redeem themselves here? Slight misunderstanding there. Germany with a throw just inside the Belgium half. Still seem like they've just stepped up the levels a notch or two. He's playing the waiting game and looking to just give it one last try. At the death, of course. Need to make sure they don't concede in the process either. As Amuzu makes way for De Smet. Frankie Mathisen taking the attacking player off and bringing on a defender. Looks like he's happy to set up shop and just see out this result. Touch football here from the home side. Just a little flick on. Will he get there first? He does. Belgium have their fourth. Oh, the pace of Ndayishimiye, just too much to handle. He now puts an assist to his bag of tricks for the day. And Openda with an easy tap in. Well and truly puts the game out of reach for Germany, if it wasn't already so. I have to say, it was a good bit of play though from the Belgians. Ndayishimiye doing ever so well there, just too quick for Grill, who did try to get out there and make a difference. Ndayishimiye well aware of his surrounding teammates and picking out Openda well. Leaving the number 9 with an easy finish. It's been a roller coaster ride of international football for this under-21 side. In these last few days, big 4-1 win and results against Moldova. Now it would seem on the receiving end of a similar scoreline against Belgium, albeit under much more difficult circumstances with that red card. Decisions, situations definitely going against them here this afternoon. Can't be too many complaints, of course, about the sending off, but one could argue that Pieper was fouled first and therefore forced into making the foul in the moments thereafter. Openda quite clearly had a handful of Pieper's shirt, which allowed him to get in front of the German defender, and that's when Pieper then did bring him down. No complaints about that. Should the whistle have been blown a little earlier. And the decision given to Germany rather than Belgium. Mangala. Conga finds its way through. And another chance for Belgium now. Unselfish play from Selemakers. We're up on a silver platter there for Openda. He just scuffed the shot slightly, didn't he? As well to link up. Belgium's number 22 there, the 1-2. Working a treat, the finish just not there to match though. There's Wagnerman, first time we've really seen him bomb forward down that far side. Left-footed effort, just splicing it. Nowhere near the target in the end. And Janelt will now come on and replace Amaya. Still trying to get back to full match fitness after that lengthy time away from the pitch, away from the action. It is best to try and keep the efforts going, but once that second Belgium goal came early into the second half, you knew it was going to be tough for Maya and company. As Kolasin comes on for Belgium for these final 10 minutes now as well. Selemakers, the player replaced. Was it? No, Openda, excuse me. Oh, Openda replaced by Boozy. Second substitution made by Belgium there. Didn't catch that one. Kolasin for Selemakers. With his back to goal, trying to bring that one down, just calculating the flight of the ball there slightly. Mangala. Mangala again. Both teams looking forward to the end of this game now, I think, for different reasons. Belgium looking forward to celebrating a win after a draw and defeat without a win in their last two. Back on track for their hopes of qualifying for the next round of the competition. As for Germany, I don't think there'll be too many sad faces. It's a difficult task. Well and truly in the game until that red card. Was an evenly matched affair. Once the red card was shown, Belgium and holding all the aces. Belgium a good side as well. As we forget. And of course, as is so often the case, when you have that extra man, and the qualities that this Belgian side have, well, there's always going to be a tough day at the office. Players out on the pitch, Germany well and truly aware of what they would have been able to do. I don't think that will change as a result of this scoreline. Stephen Kuntz, I'm sure, will remind his players of that. So, losing, never easy to take, regardless of how it's done. Good work there by Keitel. Felt like he'd done enough to keep the ball in play there. Didn't look like the whole of the ball was over the line. Over the top there. Once again, spring in the step of Ndayishimiye, causing the German defence problems again. Jarnold now with the captain's armband. The guilty party on that occasion. Set piece opportunity now for the Belgians here with just under 5 minutes to go. In with a header back into the path of Ndayishimiye there. 2 goals and an assist for him today. Looks like he's going to be lining up this free kick as well. Belgium is on a hat-trick. It's going to take quite a finish here to beat Grill from this distance. Takes a slight deflection, which does help it over. Look at it here. I'll tell you what, that deflection probably doing Grill a favour, because it looked like it was heading for that left corner. Certainly has been in the mood today, and Ndayishimiye, hasn't he? Comes the cross again. Corner in towards the near post. Certainly looks like something that the Belgians have worked on in training. And that shot quite clearly penalised there. Ball there. Wagnerman unable to get there though, just a little too much mustard on that one from Keitel. Face hold on for these final few minutes as well. Smith with time on the ball, decides to go backwards rather than forwards. Gala. Now to face. Almost the spitting image of David Luiz, the Belgian number 4 there. From far away anyway. Certainly sporting the same hairstyle, that's for sure. And the Belgians happy to just run the clock down now. The Germans, I'm sure, equally as happy to see this game come to an end now. Oh, well, a chance to make it 5 there. Smile on the face of Lagonga. Let's have another look at this one. Time and space, and very nearly curled it away from Grilling goal. 3 minutes of stoppage time added on. And perhaps just getting a fingertip to that. Header away. Two minutes of stoppage time still to go here, so Germany's next game in the competition. Have to wait until October. And they will take on Moldova again. Chance to try and get things back on track there. A game which you would expect them to win. As already mentioned, not all doom and gloom, just a point behind Belgium in Group I now. Second place in the table. Second round of group games still to come as well, so plenty of points still up for grabs. And you would think Germany have enough in their locker to finish high enough to reach the next stage of the competition as well. Certainly set themselves up relatively well already. Of course, today's result will go against the plan I'm sure they had in place, but it's games like this that you do have to take on your chin as well sometimes and let them dictate how the rest of the games unfold. Just brush this one off, move on and keep doing what they've been doing. They should be absolutely fine. But not to dwell on results like this, especially when decisions go against you and red cards pretty much dictate the way the game ends. The game has now ended. Belgium with a convincing victory. 4-1 over Germany. Of course, that extra man, a big help on the day, and you can see that's exactly the opinion of both managers as well. Well, 19 minutes in, Pieper shown the red card, which then handed Belgium their lead from that free kick as well, and Mecha pegging things back half an hour in from the penalty spot. But into the second half, that's when things went from bad to worse, with 3 goals in quick succession, and that was all she wrote for Germany this afternoon at least. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you do next time. Until then, take care.